Journeyman, how we doing? I wanted to shoot a quick video, check in with everyone. As you can tell, my eyes are very swollen from allergies, but we'll get past that. I wanted to focus and let you guys in on what I've been working on, where I'm at with the book. So last night I stayed up super late, probably about 11:30, 12. I think I hit the sack at 12. But I finally finished about 95% of the rough draft of my book. And I'm so excited, and I'm so fortunate for the opportunity just to write it and to let everyone know really on my backstory and how I can overcome adversity and how I can be resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks and perceived failures in life. So one thing that is the equalizer throughout the book is centered around just keep trying, keep pushing. Whatever you think you should be doing, you probably should be doing it more, if that makes sense. So 95% done. All I have to do is write the conclusion of it, kind of tie everything in, and then we start looking for publishers. And the initial goal was June 1st, but realistically, I think June 1st I wanted to be published by June 1st, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just not because of lack of effort, rather because of just timeline and publishing. I want to do my due diligence prior to and not get ripped off by book deals and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in reading it, I will make probably a sale page, probably very simple. Sign up for your email, and I'll capture you guys' email and I'll send you updates as far as the publishing process goes. That way you can stay in tune. As well, on the business front for Tastic Ventures, I am launching the business on the 23rd of April. So in a few days, by the way, that's my birthday. So the irony is I was born and now I'm reborn into a business as a new man. So as a boy and as a man, I find it fascinating to just look back at all the money spent, the time slotted for such matters, and just the amount of knowledge that I've gained over the last year and a half of just devoting myself to one thing, which is launching this business. And on the 23rd, my 30th birthday, I will launch my first official business, LLC, registered, website, email marketing, manufacturing, product design, social, ClickFunnels. All these things that I've implemented and learned over the past year and a half has translated into this symbol, this logo on the hat. So again, I'm super excited for the future. I am not injury-free as far as physical body, but I am definitely working towards it on a consistent basis. I've just started running 3 miles every other day. So roughly 4 times a week I run 3 miles. And so we're at 12 miles total. And for yesterday was a pretty good run, to be honest. It was, 12-minute pace, nothing serious. And it was just super sustainable, really. The old me, the 20-year-old me, would have thought 12-minute mile, that's like you suck, whatever negative connotation associated with that, ego-driven answer. But in actuality, that's what I needed. I needed to go through that part of my life, but to understand the framework of consistency over the end state, really. So yes, you can run super fast, you can be super consistent, or you can, stay up all night, multiple days in a row, and then you're going to crash and burn. What I've learned is just be consistent with one simple thing and build upon that. And Atomic Habits is a great book if you don't know what I'm talking about. And I find it just spellbinding at the fact that so many people don't take advantage of just implementing one thing. They see, Theodore Roosevelt says, the comparison is the greatest thief of joy. Now, when you look on social media or on your phone too many times a day and you compare yourself with other people, you realize that you're not where they are. And what is portrayed on social media is not reality, guys. And it took me, I'm talking to myself as well, right? Because what you see on social media is perfect, most of them, besides this, I don't edit or anything else like that. But most content that people want to project is a certain image, which is perfection of the highest degree. And that's really the standard for, people to get views and clicks and what have you. But in actuality, you don't see all the time, you don't see all the money that those people invest in editors, in developers, in product design, and manufacturing, communication, and all these things behind the scenes, email marketing, building your sequences, building your campaigns, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. QuickBooks, understanding accounting, reading books about accounting, reading books about sales, human behavior, negotiating, all these things that people don't really take the time to truly digest and resonate on a deep level, enabled in order to communicate that effectively on social media, right? Most of these people, you use ChatGPT or a automated software to just give them scripts, and then they read them off, and then they have a really fancy editor that just pieces these things together. I'm not saying to disparage anyone, but I will say, if you don't take the time and just be consistent with the little things, read 10 pages a day, listen to an hour a day of an audiobook that of interest to you. I would say sales, negotiating, human behavior, and how to start a business was my top 4 kind of spectrums of books that I read. And I haven't read too many books, but all those, still working on them. And I also listen to a lot of books. So the message here is centered around just be consistent, and delayed gratification is the biggest thing that I've experienced in my life, and it's flourishing now. Finally, on my 23rd birthday, I will launch Fantastic Ventures with my business partner and good friend, Ruben Gaima. I will also be 95% done with my book that I've been writing. I also am in trade school to become a certified welder. I am also training for an ultra marathon, right? 72 miles, first one ever. Furthest distance I've ever ran is 26 miles, right? All of these things are achievable through consistent, deliberate action. That's what I've learned. And I'm so excited for the future. I really am. And if you followed along from the journey in the first video, you understand the difference between my speech then and now, and where I've grown and what I've grown, and to be the person that's speaking on camera today. Because I'm a normal guy, just like everyone else. I'm 5'7", I'm 170. Everything about me stature-wise is completely average. In fact, I have less than average genetics. I have spinal stenosis. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have tinnitus in my ears. I've had spine surgery. I've had shoulder surgery. I've, dyslexic. I've been in, excuse my language, but, slow classes for most of my life through the general academic, pipeline, elementary, middle school, and high school. I was bullied as a kid. I was pretty much the only dark-skinned child in my area where I grew up in. I was abandoned as a child, right, for like 2 years. So the story and the list goes on and on and on, right? But at the end of the day, it's about consistency and your mindset, right? So if you take anything from this video, take this. Learn that you cannot control what you cannot control, period. And also learn that there's 3 pillars. there's 3 pillars to yourself and where you are in life, right? And I didn't understand this, but I'm going to give it to you now that I understand it, because it's my duty to just make everyone else's day feel better, right? Gratitude, attitude of gratitude, right? So here's the 3 pillars that I want you guys to understand, right? If what you think and how you feel determines your emotions, right? Past, trauma, all these trust issues, low self-confidence, feeling of inadequacy, constant toxic thoughts of you're stupid, you're black, whatever. Fill in the blank right here. Negative things that's happened into your life in the past that makes you ruminate on the topic for so long that it skews your reality, right? So if what you think and how you feel determines your reality in the present, and you are forecasting your future and you want these things over here, you want this black mechanical pencil. This black mechanical pencil could represent a family, a 6-pack, financial freedom. You want your kids to go to a private school. All of these things that I wanted and I still want, I can't necessarily, it's going to be hard to obtain, almost impossible, right? If I'm stuck in the present moment thinking about the past, right? So in the present moment, I need to be focusing on the feeling of the future, right? Because in the present, if you're carrying along these, this is too much. You're over encumbered with problems that you're ruminating on, and you can't focus on how you feel over here. So how you feel and how you think determines your reality. Again, negative connotations, trauma, setbacks, failures, letdowns, all of these things. If you're stuck on this, you can never move over here. I'm not saying you never, but it's very hard to in an appropriate manner, right? So let go of the past, let go of the rumination, understand that it's a process and being consistent, and understand the feeling of what you want and how to get there and how it will feel when you get there. For me, it's driving to my brother's house and showing up in a fucking fancy car and letting him know through my actions and my hug sincerely that I've made it, and now you've made it because your little brother has done something that I didn't think possible. And I've done that several times in my life. So all in all, be consistent. Don't be harsh on yourself, and understand that this shit is not it's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be easy at all. It's meant to be hard. How do you build a consistent mindset? It's because you don't play life on easy mode. You take risks, number 1, and number 2, you keep trying regardless of what's in front of you. No matter the time, no matter what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling, I'm still going to get it done. That's what you need to carry on into tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So if you guys need another example, then I'll jump off here. This is what consistency looks like. This is a sticky note every single day. Daily affirmations. I don't just fucking talk about this shit. I actually do it. So thank you guys so much for following the journey. Again, to recap, launching the business on my birthday, 30th birthday. And my book is 95% complete. All I have to do is write probably 3 more hours, and I should be good to go with the sending it to the editor and all that stuff. And I'm so excited just to release and let you guys know like what I've been through to help you. That's my duty. So love you guys. And I'll leave you off with a quote from George Show. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has happened. I'll say that again so you can understand. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has happened. Take that with you. Think about it. See you guys on the next one. Love you. Journeyman out.